A big hi and hello to the Verbling community. Today's class right now at the 7 o'clock hour here in Idaho is on business phrasal verbs. This should be a real fun activity that we will just be going over phrasal verbs and how it's used in business and see if we can apply it to our own lives. At the end of the hour, we should be playing a couple language games, and we should have a lot of fun with this. So welcome to this class. Again, we will be going over business phrasal verbs. So if you have a job and you work in different sectors, I welcome you to come. If you're studying business in university, it's also a good topic. First of all, we'll start with going through and reading, and we'll start with some conversation practice here. We'll go to practice some phrasal verbs, and then we will try to answer these questions systematically. So that is the plan for today. Hello, Victor. How are you? So, Victor.
Hi, Holly.
Hi. It's been a while since I've seen you, hasn't it? That's a joke. It's a verbling joke, you know. I'm going to do something I haven't done before. I've been parched. Do you know the word parched? Do you know that word?
More the Pepsi than Coke?
I prefer Pepsi over Coke, yeah. But parched, yeah. But parched means you're very, very thirsty. And so right before the last class, I had my family go to the store and buy me a soda. And they left it at the door of my office, and so in between classes I went and grabbed it.
Are you in your office?
Huh?
Or your home?
Yeah, it's a home. It's a home. I call it office, but it's a home office, and it has a desk, it has a television, a chair, and it also has I set up a little kitchenette as well. So it's a nice little home office. So yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. So.
What time is it there?
It's only an hour after you, because you guys are 8 and we're 7. It's 7 here. So it's not. Brazil is the one that's. I didn't realize Brazil is. It's like 2 hours difference from you guys, and it's 3 hours from me from Idaho. Yeah. So I was like, really? but it's funny because of how long I have been here at Verbling for about 3.5 weeks now. And one of the things I'm starting to learn is what time is it where. So that's why when Alejandro came to the last class, and then Ahmed later, I was like, shouldn't you be in bed? You know?
Yeah.
Because I know that 2 p.m. here is 10 p.m. in Spain. So.
Yeah. At this time, I'm sleeping.
You're sleeping at this time? 8 p.m.?
No, at 2 o'clock. At the morning, I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
It's night here.
Uh-huh.
And it's fine too, but I don't know.
Yeah. It's kind of funny because well, tonight I'll be teaching it too. I'm going to do the 2 a.m. class for Verbling. Mm-hmm. And I started about 3.5 weeks ago, and I'm a night owl, and so I saw these night classes, and I kind of started. At first it was 11 and 12 at night, and then I'd finish teaching, and I would be so energized that I couldn't go to sleep, and it would take me forever, and so I just started. Oh, let's just work. So last night I ended up teaching at 1 and 2 and 4 and 5 in the morning.
Wow.
So
it looks tired.
Yeah, it's not for me because I'm a night owl. I understand the people that stay up at night. So how are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
Good. Very good. No, both of you need to, Victor and So need to tell me about your pictures. What is this? What is this picture? So?
I took it while I was in the Castle Park here in the UK.
Oh, okay. So it's
Where?
in the UK?
Yeah.
Are you in the UK right now?
Yeah, I'm taking a postgraduate course here.
So right now in the UK it's probably is it 2 a.m.?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
But where are you, Susu?
Hmm?
Where are you
What?
from?
I'm from Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't understand.
She's from Saudi Arabia.
Arabia. All right.
Yeah, okay. Victor and I were just talking about how a lot of people are staying up really late, and I was telling him how I do that too. So Victor, what is this picture?
This picture is in La Candelaria. Did you know La Candelaria in Bogota? This is a town here. This is a picture over world.
Um, we went somewhere when we were in Bogota. Did you like take a tram up to the top?
Yeah, but this a big picture in a world on a world.
No, I don't recall seeing that. No. So
Okay.
I think we spent one day sightseeing. And so we had 1 day of meetings, 1 day of sightseeing, and then 2 days of travel. So
Okay.
yeah,
It was fighting in a downtown of Bogota.
okay. I want to go back to Bogota
Yeah.
one day. In fact, I actually researched and looked into possibly moving back to and not moving looked at language schools and to see what it would take to go to Colombia, because that's how impressed I was. I thought, wow, this is really nice. So, but the reason at this point I won't move abroad again because of this little guy. This is my Alpo. His name is Alpo, and he's 11 years old now, but he was actually born in Hungary, and then I got him when I lived in Finland,
Mm-hmm.
and now he lives in the U.S. And when we moved from Finland to the U.S., he couldn't eat for 2 weeks, and it was just a huge thing for him. So I won't move again until he's gone to doggy heaven. So hi Tom, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine, and you?
Very good. So where are you located, Tom?
I'm from Brazil, São Paulo.
Brazil. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. So we have a Saudi who's located in the UK. And what are you studying in the UK?
Social linguistics.
Oh, okay. Well, are you at Manchester, or where are you?
In Colchester.
Chester. Okay. I don't know anybody there. So I know some professors at Manchester. So Essex. Okay. Colchester. I don't know anybody there. Okay. And then there's Victor in Colombia. So Colombia and Brazil. Cool. And Saudi. Okay. So what I want to do first, we're going to go over some business phrasal verbs, and so phrasal verbs that we use in business. So I have a question for you guys. What do you do? So Victor, I think you already told me the last class, but can you tell everybody what you do? So what do you do?
I'm a mechanical engineer. I'm working in a piping, like a piping engineer.
Mm-hmm.
Develop and making on stress studies on piping for pipelines, so for yeah, for the
Okay.
factories.
Okay. And Tom, what do you do?
I'm a system analyst.
Okay. So a systems analyst. Okay. And then so you're studying social linguistics.
Yes.
Okay. And Mikkel, you are in Brazil, right? Okay. I always ask people before their microphones are ready. Mikkel, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Welcome back. So,
Thank you.
remind me, you are in Brazil, right?
No, in Spain.
Spain. Okay, it's late. It's 3 a.m. in Spain.
Yes, yes.
so, so
Very late.
yeah. So, what do you do in Spain, Mikkel? What
I
kind of?
pay in a foreign trade, but in this moment I want to do a change and go to United Kingdom to
Uh-huh.
to improve my English and to learn to learn.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay, so you're working towards moving to the UK to improve your English
Yes.
through your job. Awesome. Okay, well today we're going to actually go through business phrasal verbs. I hope you guys like this lesson. Just because it looks like I have this is the first time I've taught this, but looks like it should be really fun. And so let's without further ado, let's get started. Or like they say in language for meetings, let's get started, shall we? So business phrasal verbs. In pairs, let's read the conversations below. So what I'm going to do is have each two of you read this conversation, and then let's just look at the phrasal verbs together. So, Victor, would you read A in conversation A? And Tom, would you read B?
Okay.
Okay. A. Practice mentioned an interesting idea at yesterday meeting. She said we should reduce our online advertising expenses by creating a company blog on our website.
Okay. Now, Victor, as far as your reading, one thing I would suggest that you do is slow down and try to say every syllable if you can. Okay, and then worry try to get a clear pronunciation before you try to get the fast native speaker sound. Okay, so.
Okay.
So if you slow down just a bit and try not to swallow any of the S's at the end. It's really common for
Okay.
some people to swallow the S's. Especially, I've noticed that a lot of Spanish speakers do this the most. So, okay. All right. Tom, could you do B?
Okay. Really? How would that work?
Okay.
Well, there are many benefits. People will unexpectedly find our blog articles on internet, and we will get more visitors to our website.
That was much better because you slowed down just a little bit. Awesome. Okay. Tom.
I see. And they will learn more about our company, and we might get some new clients. What are the other benefits?
Well, our existing clients will be able to stay informed about our latest activities and promotions. The blog will be our new customer relations channel.
Okay, so we'll be able to stay informed about our latest activities. So, okay. Tom.
Great, but who will write the articles?
Okay, in this one, Tom, you could say great, but who will write the articles? So it needs to go up just a little bit more. Who will write the articles? Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Victor.
All our top managers and specialists.
That will consume a lot of their time.
Yes, it will, but in the end, it will be worth in.
It will be worth it. Yes, good. All right. Thank you very much. And yeah, just keep in mind that fluent speech does not equal fast speech. So if people slow down on their speaking, you still sound fluent. And a lot of times I've learned through the years that if somebody has a really strong accent, that many times if you just slow down, it's easier to understand. So, okay, and that's for everybody. I think I tell people weekly about that. So, all right. Are there any words or phrases in this dialogue that people do not know? Or any words or phrases? Y'all are fine?
Sorry. What unexpected find means?
Unexpectedly find. Okay. Basically, people will unexpectedly find our blog articles on the internet, and we'll get more visitors to our website. Okay. So basically, they'll be browsing the internet. They'll look at the internet, and they accidentally or they find the blog articles without looking.
Okay.
So they're not looking. They're not. Say, for example, this is ABC Company, and they read an article and they go, "Oh, wait a minute, ABC Company. I know them." So.
Okay. I got. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other words or phrases? Hello, Ahmed. How are you today? Nice to see you again. I just saw him about 10 minutes ago.
I'm just having a holiday and I want to have fun with you.
Yeah,
That's
excellent.
All.
3 in the morning. So we've got 2. There's Tom. Tom, you are
yes,
where?
That's,
where are you?
3 a.m.
3. And Spain. We've got 3 people that are doing all-nighters. So studying it verbally. That's great. Okay, let's go on to the next dialogue. Soso and Mikkel. Soso, could you read A, and Mikkel, could you read B?
Sure.
Okay. Patrick brought up an interesting idea at yesterday's meeting.
Okay, I want to interrupt you.
Patrice.
Patrice, yeah.
I saw she, then.
Yeah.
She said we should cut down on our online advertising expenses by creating a company blog on our website.
Really? How would that work?
Well, there are many benefits. People will come across our blog articles on the internet, and we will get more visitors to our website.
I see. And they will find out more about our company, and we might get some new clients. What are the other benefits?
Well, our existing clients will be able to keep up with our latest activities and promotions. The blog will be our new customer relations channel.
Great, but who will write the article?
All our top managers and specialists.
That will take up a lot of their time.
Yes, it will, but in the end, it will be worth it.
In your opinion, which conversation sounds more formal?
A.
A sounds more formal. And which sounds more natural?
B.
B. Okay. At least it does to me. B sounds a lot more natural than, like, for example, unexpectedly find, stay informed about, consume. We all understand it, but using phrasal verbs sometimes can say the same thing, and it actually sounds a lot more natural. Therefore, it sounds you sound very fluent. Phrasal verbs can be difficult to learn, but once you learn it and once you start actually using them in conversation, you find that it is much more effective. And so let's go ahead and get started.
Can I ask something?
Yes, please.
Usual in the academic writing, is it okay to write phrasal verbs or not?
I would say it depends on your professor, and it depends on the discipline that you're in. For example, I've gotten 2 master's degrees, one out of linguistics linguistics department, and in the linguistics field, I would say absolutely not. You would write more formal. But the second degree I got was in a degree in organizational leadership, and there the writing was a lot more informal, and that was actually probably better. To write that way. So what I've learned about academics is you need to be more formal in your writing, but it does really the discipline or the discipline you're studying makes a difference. So for you with social linguistics, I would say try not to use phrasal verbs. But another thing you could do, since you are since it is a linguistics department, is ask the professors about, or ask your fellow students. Are you getting your master's or your PhD in social?
Master.
Okay, yeah. So you'll have a lot more class time, and ask your colleagues what they think.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay. Does everybody understand this conversation?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys, just a question about the topic of this. Do you think that a blog, I'll just write down the whole sentence. Do you think a blog truly does increase traffic to a website? Does anybody have any opinion on that?
I think so.
Then we have Turing, block Turing. What is a block Turing? I don't know.
Well, I could also say, do you think a blog increases traffic to a website? Truly is just part of my speaking, so let's change it to make it. See, truly is from the word true or something like that. So, do you think a blog increases traffic to a website?
But truly is the same. The same.
No, truly. That's just my speaking. Truly, in that respect, it was meaning. Does it really?
Yeah.
So, but I don't want to confuse people. So, do you guys all know what a blog is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a weblog. Blog. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think? So it does increase traffic to a website or not?
I think so, but are you asking about a positive way or a bad way?
Yeah, well, I think it's personally, I think it's a positive way for a small business owner to increase the traffic to a website is by writing a blog. I've seen it happen in a very positive way, but I was just wondering what you guys think.
I think like most of the websites that showed up in the surface and online before the social networking was like eBay and such kind of websites, and all these websites were in the beginning just about blogs. It makes it easier for consumers and clients to connect and to ask if they have like some kind of curiosity about the products that the company is providing. So I think blogs makes the connection between the clients and the company is much more easier, where they can ask about what's in their minds and what really, and with no restrictions and such things like that. So the blog is a very good idea.
Yeah.
But now it's turning to be.
That's what? Okay, I didn't hear the last sentence, so it looks like he dropped out. That was innocent? Okay, let's go on. So practice. Now complete the questions below with the phrasal verbs from conversation B in the correct form. So we've got brought up, cut down on, come across, find out, keep up with, take up. So let's see if we can put these in this sentence. It says now number 1. Victor, do you think you can do that one? And I'm gonna.
Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead and read this. Read it.
How do you get out? No.
I'm writing down your choices here.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of hard to go back up.
I don't remember.
Okay, to keep up with and take up. Can anybody help him up? Help him out? Which of these phrasal verbs would probably go with number 1?
Take up.
No.
Keep up.
Yeah. So how do you keep up?
Keep up.
Keep up with
Yeah.
latest news in your industry. Okay. Number 2. And Ahmed, what would you do on this one?
To find out how do customers find out about your company? Learn.
Yeah, find out. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Excuse me, Tom. How about number 3?
Bring up.
Bring up. No, it isn't bring up.
Come across.
Or take up.
It would be come across.
Come across.
Okay, and number 4, Mikko.
Yes, we search spend a lot of time in your work. One moment. Take up.
Yes, take up. Which tasks take up a lot of time in your work? Okay, and number 5, so.
How does your company cut down on expenses?
Yes, cut down on. Okay, now let's ask and answer questions using these words. So let's start with Tom.
Hi.
Tom, number 1, can you answer the question? How do you keep up with the latest news in your industry?
Maybe checking a blog from the company.
Okay, so reading blogs. Okay.
Okay.
That's one answer. Okay. And how about you, Victor?
Reading the economy section in the newspaper.
Okay, economics section in the paper. Okay. Okay, and so how do you keep up with the latest news in your industry?
Read about the journals, articles.
Journal articles. Perfect. Okay. And Mikkel, how about you?
about the specialist magazine.
Okay, so
Magazine, I don't know the name. In your area, special magazine.
okay, journals or we'll just call it specialist magazines, because each industry is a little bit different that in that respect. Okay. I know in linguistics we would call them journal articles. And Ahmed, what would you do?
Yeah, through company's mobile app.
Say that again.
It's through the company's mobile app on the
Okay.
phone.
Okay. So the company's, the industry's mobile apps. Okay. So you're very digitized. So and I actually what I do is for English teaching is I actually contribute um to and read forums on like on websites. There's a social network. LinkedIn, for example, has a lot of different groups for language teachers, and so sometimes I'll go there. I don't do that as much. And then there's another forum that I've used since before social networking that I go to. So that's what I do. Okay, number 2. Let's start with Ahmed. How do customers find out about your company?
Yeah, but many ways actually, like internet, word of mouth,
Okay,
and
so
yeah.
internet and word of mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what?
For sure, it's your advertising campaigns.
Okay.
A lot of
Advertising.
things, campaigns.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Mikhail, how about your company? How do people find out about it?
It's possible send the clients email about your benefit to buy our product or service.
So email advertising?
Yes.
Email. Okay. Awesome. And so.
Like maybe like flyers on the street.
Flyers. Okay.
Yeah.
Flyers or brochures. This is another one. Okay. And Tom, any other ways that people find out about companies?
I think TV commercials.
Okay. TV commercials. Okay. And Victor.
Reading the yellow pages,
Yellow pages. Okay.
but don't use in this moment. No?
Yeah. Or other sites like in the U.S. we have a site called Angie's List. And a few years ago, that's how I found the kids that mowed my lawn. They took care of my lawn all summer, and I found it through Angie's List, which is kind of a online Yellow Pages. A question for you guys. Okay, how did you find out about Verbling?
About sorry?
Yeah. How did you find Verbling?
Listening.
So you said did you
Google.
So did you Google learning languages, or what did you Google?
Online classes.
Okay, so you Googled online English lessons or just classes?
Yeah, English.
Okay. English classes. Okay. And how about the rest of you? How did you find out about Verbling? Hello, Mohammed. How are you?
My company pays these classes.
Okay, so you got it through a company. So your company actually found out about it, probably through Verbling's marketing and their own network and so forth. Anybody else? Welcome, Mohammed. Where are you located? Okay, we can't hear you. I'm sorry, can't hear you yet. Well, you can work out your microphone and then we'll get it. Mikhail, how did you hear about Verbling?
Researching in Google Internet.
Uh-huh. So you
English,
also, so you all,
yes, English class and
uh-huh,
find it.
uh-huh, okay. Online English classes, great. And Ahmed, how did you find out about Verbling? Okay, I think he's having internet trouble too. And Tom, how did you find out about Verbling?
A friend told me about Verbling.
Okay, so for in that respect, it was word of mouth, and that's actually how I found out about Verbling. I own a small company, and one of my contract teachers was teaching for Verbling, and when I decided that I was going to start teaching, I asked him, where else do you teach? And he said Verbling, and I thought perfect. so I came here and I thought, wow, what a great company. So word of mouth. And Mohammed, can you speak yet? No, not yet. Okay. Ahmed, can you speak yet? Okay, it might be internet issues in that respect. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Number 3. Have you ever come across something that you had lost?
Yes. Last week, I came across my sunglasses.
Okay. All right. So you came across your sunglasses. Okay. And how about Tom? How about you? Have you ever come across something that you had lost?
I can't remember.
That's totally fine. And in fact, in my English classes,
sorry. Yes, yesterday I lost my cell phone, and I found it inside my car.
Okay, you were like, oh, I came across it. My sister did that. She broke her phone, and so I gave her my phone, and then she lost it. And about 3 months ago, and yesterday she came across it and she brought it to me. Here's your phone. Ah. And so, Mikhail, how about you? Have you ever come across something you have lost?
I don't remember in this moment.
Uh-huh. Okay. And in my English classes, that is a very good answer. I don't remember at this moment, or I don't know. Holly, ask somebody else. As long as you answer in English, it's fine. Victor, how about you? Have you ever come across something you had lost?
Sometimes when not in a special article, but sometimes when I use a pants, on our pants, on our jacket, I find money in in my pockets.
Oh,
You know?
wow. Okay. Can I go through your laundry next time?
Yeah.
If I ever get down to
But
Colombia, I'm
not
going.
sometimes, sometimes.
Sometimes, okay. What is the most amount of money that you have found in your pocket?
More or less in dollars, $25.
Okay. Yeah, I've done the same thing. When I lived in Finland, I started using a. No, I don't have control of the mic, Mohammed. No, I'm sorry. When I was in Finland, I started using. I picked up a coat I had not used in 2 years, and inside was a 20 euro bill. I was like, "This is cool." So yeah, and so I think Mohammed. I think it has to do. Uh, um, I think your mic it has something to do with your settings on your computer. Is what you need to do. If you can hear, that's fine. But if for speaking, you have to have specific settings. So, all right. Let's go to the next question, number 4. Ahmed, can you speak yet?
Yes, of course, I'm
Okay.
reading up.
Okay, because for a while you were off and on, off and on. So, number 4, can you talk about your job? Which tasks take up a lot of your time in your work?
Actually, there's nothing on my work. Like, I work so fast. Um, I'm working for 7 years, so I do quickly than anyone else. So I don't feel the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
So you don't have a lot of things that take up a lot of your time? Yeah. Well, that's awesome. But you know what takes a lot of my time in my personal life? Facebook. I need to get rid of Facebook. How about you guys? So.
Oh, a little. I use
Yeah.
Facebook frequently too, but I don't spend a lot of time using Facebook.
Yeah, that's my problem. If would get more done if I didn't have Facebook. But then I can't cancel it because my mom's on it now, and my nieces and nephews and so forth. What tasks take up a lot of your time at grad school?
Reading for research. Before I do an assignment or research, I have to do a lot of reading before.
Okay. A lot of reading. How about you, Victor? Which tasks take up a lot of time in your work?
Write some informs, some documents, a final document.
Okay, so
for stress analysis, you need to write a summary, a report. Yeah, this is the word. Yes.
Okay, so it's report writing, executive summaries, documentation that you have to do, that kind of stuff. All right, Mohammed, have you got your microphone worked out? Okay, I'm going to quickly change my. Okay, stop screen sharing. Bear with me a moment. I'm going to share this. I'm going to show Mohammed. Do you see this setting right here? Do you guys see Google? The Google Hangouts? If you press on this setting, you should be able to set your microphone with this way. So.
Wow.
Do you guys see it all the way through? It's like.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not home.
Let's go back to screen sharing the exercise. So hopefully you saw that setting. If you press on the settings that's up on the top, there's this thing called settings, and maybe that will help you get your microphone set up. So anyway, let's go ahead and go back to this. Tom, which tasks take up a lot of time at your work or in your work?
I think trying to solve problems, to researching for solutions. I think it takes a lot of time in my work.
Okay, and another word I immediately thought of when you said that, troubleshooting.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and Ahmed, you have a picture now.
Yes, I am. This is me.
Awesome. Oh, you're on video. Mohammed, is that you?
Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you now. Awesome. How are you?
Thank you, God. I'm fine. How are you?
Good. Welcome. So where are you located, Mohammed?
Okay, my name is Muhammad. I am from Saudi Arabia. I'm very happy to learn with you.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you. Welcome, welcome. Should you be asleep right now? Is it 2 in the morning?
No, I'm not sleeping yet.
Well, anyway, there's also Ahmed who's in Egypt and Soso who's in the UK, and I believe Tom is in Spain. So none of
No,
you guys are
I'm
asleep.
sorry,
Welcome,
I'm in
everybody.
Brazil.
Are you in Brazil? I'm sorry, Tom. No,
Yeah.
Mikel. Mikel, are you from Spain?
Yes, yes.
Okay, yeah, that there's only 3 of us that should be awake right now. That's Tom in Brazil, Victor in Colombia, and myself in the U.S. The rest of you guys should be asleep. But so we've got she's Saudi, but in the UK right now. Then you're Mohammed in Saudi Arabia, Mikel in
Yes.
Spain, and Innocent or Ahmed in Egypt. So welcome. I love these classes because you guys are from all over the place. But anyway, let's talk about this. Number 5, Mikkel, how does your company cut down on expenses? What does your company do to cut down on expenses?
I can speak about my company because I'm self-employed, but I suppose it's to reduce advertisements, to improve the production or the service, to
Uh-huh.
reduce the complaints of clients.
Uh-huh.
A lot of things is possible to do
Uh,
about to cut down the expenses.
okay, so they look at different types of things they can do and see if they can improve their customer service and things like that. Okay, awesome. Let's go on. These are common phrases, common phrasal verbs in business. Um, let's look at the sentences below. Let's match the phrasal verbs in to their meaning without using a dictionary. Okay. You have an English teacher. You don't need a dictionary, right? Okay. Okay. Number 1. Victor, can you read that one? And then everybody, let's see if you can figure out what it means. If you could read that one, Victor.
Okay. I get on with all my colleagues at work. I don't have a problem with anyone.
Okay, so what does get on with mean? Is it arrive, cancel, complete, do something that you did not have time to do earlier, find out what happened, have a good relationship with, manage without something, postpone, prepare, or talk or meet someone as part of your job? So
If,
what?
if,
Yeah,
Uh,
F. Okay, does everybody
yes,
agree?
have a good
yeah.
Okay,
Yes, I agree with it.
excellent. Okay, Tom, could you read number 2?
I can't meet you on Wednesday. Can we put off the meeting to Friday?
Okay.
I think is H.
Perfect. So to put off something is to postpone. Okay, and so could you read number 3?
I'm afraid I have to call off our meeting. I'm really busy today.
Okay,
Cancel?
cancel, yes. Okay, and Mohammed, could you read number 4?
I'm sorry to hear that the goods didn't arrive. I will look into it. I will look into it right away.
Okay, which would be
Mm,
any idea?
postpone, maybe. I don't know.
No, postpone we've already got. So anybody else have an idea? So he will look
Letter
into
E.
it right away. Excuse me?
Letter E. Letter E.
E.
E? Okay. E, I heard E. Yes, the answer is E. So to look into something means that you will find out what happened. Okay. Number 5, Mikkel, could you read that one?
Yes, I usually try to catch up on overdue tasks at the end of the week. One moment, I usually try to catch up on repay. No, no, no.
Any idea?
I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. That's a perfect answer. Does somebody else have an answer?
Letter D.
D, yeah. So if you catch up on something, you're doing something that you didn't have time to do earlier that week. Okay. Number 6, Ahmed, can you read that one?
Yes, in order to make it look legal, the lawyer cites no agreement. The answer is I, prepare, contract.
Yes, to drop an agreement, to prepare a contract, exactly. Now, are you a lawyer, or was it somebody else in that class? You're not a lawyer. Okay, that's somebody else. I'm confused you. Okay. And Victor, could you read number 7? Victor?
Meeting.
Internet connection.
Okay, I can't hear any. Victor, are you there? Mohammed,
Yeah.
I'm going to mute you. There's a noise, and I don't know if it's you. Okay, Victor, could you read number 7? Okay, maybe he's not there. Tom, could you read number 7?
Yes.
Sorry,
Don't turn up.
Oh, there he is.
Can I read?
Whoever. Yeah, go ahead, Victor.
Don't turn up late for the meeting. The boss wants to be happy.
So to turn up late, what does that mean?
Arrive?
Yes, don't arrive late for the meeting. Exactly. Don't arrive late for the meeting. Okay, number 8, what would that be? So, could you read that?
8. The internet connection wasn't working, so I had to do it without email for a day.
To do without something.
Manage without something.
Yeah, so to manage. And which number is that? I can't see
G.
it. Okay, G. Yeah. Number 9. Mikhail, could you read that?
Yes, James has to deal with outside partners as part of his job as a project coordinator. One moment.
Okay, so to deal with outside partners. What would that be?
I don't know.
Anybody have an idea?
J.
J. So he had to talk to or meet somebody as part of their job. Okay, I still have a lot of work to finish off. What is that? What one would that be? What phrasal verb? Or what?
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes.
Postpone.
Postpone.
Complete.
Postpone is to put off.
C.
So this answer here is C. It's to complete. I still have a lot of work to finish off. So postpone is to put off right here. Okay, so now I'd like to quickly go through and ask and answer questions. What we're going to do is we're going to fill in these questions and then ask the questions. But we're running out of time. Okay. Let's do this really quick. Do you sometimes... does anybody know what this one is? Do you sometimes things until the last minute? Any idea?
Put things down.
Okay, so question for you. Do you sometimes put things off until the last minute? So. You're a student?
Yeah.
Yes. All the time?
Yes.
Okay. Ahmed, do you put things off until the last minute?
It was only Egyptian.
Okay. Does anybody not put things off until the last minute?
Yeah.
Who?
Me.
Okay, talk to us. Tell us why you don't. You get everything done? Okay, let's go to the next one. Have you ever had to something important at work? Does anybody know what that answer would be? Any idea what that would be?
Postpone.
Okay, so it's a phrasal verb. So have you ever had to do without? So have you ever had to do without the internet at work? So next, number three. Have you ever
Turn. Is it turn?
Yes.
I don't remember the rest.
Okay, turned up.
Turn on.
Have you ever turned up late for a meeting? Okay, who here has turned up late for a meeting? Anybody? Tom, have you turned up late for a meeting before?
A lot of times.
A lot of times, okay. I thought so. I thought people had. Ahmed, have you?
No,
Okay. Ahmed, how about you, Mikkel? Have you ever turned up late for a meeting?
Sometimes.
Sometimes? Okay. How about you, Victor? Have you ever turned up late for a meeting?
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And I do sometimes. I try not to, but... Okay, number 4. Do you blank customers as part of your job? Anybody know what that one would be? I'll help you. I'll help you out. It starts with the first one is D. Anybody know what the preposition would be?
Yeah.
Deal with?
Deal with, yes. Do you deal with customers as part of your job? Okay. How many people here deal with customers as part of your job? Tom, do you?
Yeah. All day long.
All day long. Okay. Victor, do you?
Yes. Many
Yes.
times.
Okay. How about you, Mikkel?
Yes, I think it's important.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right, let's go to number 5. Do you need to, which one, what phrasal verb is that? Let's try. Draw. Do you need to draw up contracts in your work? Does anybody here draw up contracts in your work? Oh, it looks like we're out of time. I was having so much fun going through this. It looks like it's time for if you guys are going to go to the next class, it's time to do that. Thank you very much for your participation. I hope you learned at least a few more phrasal verbs to use. I know that phrasal verbs especially are quite difficult. Do download the document or the worksheet that we were working on so you can finish up anything we missed. I put the URL or the link in the chat. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Oli.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.